Welcome back. I hope you're doing great. As a part of this video, we'll understand what are DCL commands. DCL, as we understood, is a data control language. But the question is, what are we controlling here? We're saying data control. If you take a step back, we are using the DCL as a part of one of the types of a SQL statements. In the RDBMS, we have database. In database, we'll have tables. Now, if I ask you a question, if we have a database in any organization, does everybody need to have access to all the databases and all the tables? Answer is no. In that case, if you have a database or tables as a part of any database in any of the organizations, we need to control the access to the tables or databases. So DCL is used to control the user access in a database. It is concerned with the rights of a particular user. It is concerned with the permissions. It is concerned with the controls of the database system. All in all, DCL is very important to control the access of tables and databases to particular users in an organization. There are different types of DCL. They are, one is grant, another one being the revoke. These are the two DCL types, that is data control language types. What exactly is a grant? Very, very simple. Through the grant, we will grant a privilege to a user. When we talk about a privilege, we are talking about whether a particular user can access a database or not. Can he create a table or not? So those are the privileges we are talking about. So grant allows the specified users to perform specified tasks. We cannot allow all the users in an organization to do all the tasks, right? So that is where using a grant, we can give a privilege to a specific user to do specific tasks. So how do we use the grant? There are so many variations of granting the permissions, but we'll show a couple of them to get a hang of it. In this case, if you see, we are saying grant all privileges on star dot star. What is star dot star? Star is a database. It represents database. This represents tables. And test is a user. And that user is in this particular host. So we can say grant all means give all the permissions. All the permissions means to select, to create, to delete, all the permissions on all the databases in the RDBMS system. And star means all the tables in all those databases to the this particular user. So this particular user, after running this command, would have all the privileges. As we already discussed, it is not necessary that all the users should have all the permissions. So we can restrict for this particular test user, we can only grant a select on all the databases, all the tables. This is how you use the grant. Sometimes you would have granted the privileges to particular user. He or she may change the team. He or she may change the organization itself. In that case, we may have to revoke. Revoke means whatever the permissions you already granted for a particular user, you are revoking that. You are removing that particular privileges to that user. So it is employed to remove a privilege from a user. Privilege can be again to select, to create, to any tasks on a table or on a database. How do we use it? Very simple. Instead of grant, you say revoke, and all other things remain same. All means all privileges on all the databases and all the tables from the test user, which is on a local host. In this case, we are only revoking the create. All other permissions will be left intact. Wonderful. We understood what is DCL and the different types of the DCL, like grant and revoke. We'll see how grant and revoke works as a part of the hands-on. Thank you.